everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I've just found some bits and bobs and I thought I've not shown them before, so I'll come on and show you. Well, I found them a while ago actually when I was doing some sorting out. I bought this book from the works, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. Well, probably, yeah, I would say at least 3 years ago. And it's a lovely crochet book. All different flowers and things in it. It's ever so nice. So I'd done some and I thought I would show you them. I've got some other. I'll show you the flowers first. I've done like I don't know, just these are from cottons. I've done like a selection of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. But I'll say this is, I've had these lurking around for, oh, at least a couple of years. That was one of the, like a spidery loopy one. And please don't ask me to show you how to do them because I'm not confident with doing crochet on camera, even though I have been crocheting since I was a teenager. There's that one. There's that one. I love this yarn. This is the Patons one. This one I bought some from the Tiger shop. I think I bought a blue, a green, and a dark pink and a purple. But then, I don't know, they're a bit, they were only £1 a ball, but they're a little bit, they're not a nice yarn. They're okay, but they're not as nice as the Patons one. That one, I mean, it's that one. I've said before that at some point in my life I would like to make like a fabric journal, and I thought they might look nice on there, although they might, I could gather some together and have them as dangles on a journal. This yarn, I believe, is what the lovely Geraldine Ger Little Snippets one sent me. That's a nice one to work with. I don't know whether you can actually, you know, see the difference. I don't know. It's just, I just feel they're scratchy. It's probably a strange thing to call a yarn, but that one, that's a spidery one. That was the pink and the purple of the cheap ones from the Tiger shop. I thought, well, I wasn't, don't know, just wasn't happy doing them singly, so I doubled it up, and that was, you know, they're thinner. It's just a bit thinner yarn. In actual fact, it isn't. It's the pink Patons one and the purple. I shouldn't think that's picking that up out, the difference in size, but the purple Tiger shop one. There's that one. That one's not too bad. That's a real spidery one. That was the purple one. It's just, I don't know, just not so good. But it's lovely, all the different shapes. I've got some hearts to show you in a minute. Oh, that one was one of the leaves out of the book. That one and that one. So that's all my flowers. I'll probably be in that bag for another 2 years. And then I did these ages ago, well, February. Geraldine Little Snippets one. She's brilliant. She's a beautiful, she does beautiful crochet work. Her work's absolutely wonderful. and she did a tutorial. I'll leave the link to that, of how to do these little hearts. That's that tiger shop wool again. It's weird, but that one, that's the Patons, and that one's lovely. But she did these hearts, and she put little glass beads and all sorts of beads in the centre. Well, you haven't got round to doing those yet. You don't have to put beads in, you can pull that middle bit up and make it. Oh, there's another little flower there. So yeah, I just had to have a little go of those. I think that white one's a Peyton's one. Don't even know whether you could see them. But yeah, that was a lovely tutorial. And Geraldine, oh, her crochet work is immaculate. It is so wonderful. On Instagram, she recently posted a picture of a wrap, a shawl that she'd done absolutely out of this world. I will leave the link to that. Hope I remember. I will leave the link to that, because you've got, if you don't know Geraldine, please go across to her YouTube channel. Lovely lady. I've known her more or less all the time that I've been on YouTube, and you know, she's one of the continued supporters. Love Geraldine. And she's on Instagram. She doesn't post a lot of pictures, but that shawl, if you're watching Ger, oh god, it's just it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, so that is that. Get those out of the way. This mount board's coming in handy. Oh, I've got one of these. Oh, I love that. Tracy Susan, just when she sent me some happy mail, she knows that I like eyelash trim. Wow, that is fantastic eyelash trim. She sent me a ball of eyelash trim, and I knew I wanted to make a little loopy flower. And this one is just where you, well, I wrap the yarn around your fingers and then take it off, and then put a little bit of yarn around the middle, and then just spread it out. And I just popped a little bit of glue. I've done a tutorial of these using twine. If I remember, or if anybody's interested, I will leave the link to that, where I do it with twine. And then I just pop that button in the middle. I think that button goes very well with it. So I've only done that one, but I love it. Right, next. Mary Robson, who I mentioned. MDXX and some numbers, 1520 is it? That I said was doing some lovely cards. Well, I have. I've only done two of that one. And not the same as Mary's as such, because Mary did like starbursts and that sort of thing, but I just did this one, and I just chopped up well, I'll show you this, you know, I don't know whether that's alcohol, don't know. Anyway, I just chopped up this sort of size. It wasn't these that I'd done the other day, but that sort of size, postcard size if you like, pieces. And I've got a piece of scrap card. I don't even know, what is it, 1, 2, 3, but probably 3 by 4, something like that. Just chop them up like that, and then I've just stuck mine one way and one the other, and I really love it. Mary, I've just butted them straight up. I didn't go ink around the edges or anything, because I can never be bothered to do that sort of thing. Not for something like this. I'm lazy. I just went round the edge with black marker, and then I just put it onto a little piece of, I've got some brown craft paper, I just put it onto that. And then I use the, oh, here it is. Use some of these that I've had first found these a couple of years ago on Pinterest. They are free, it says there, look. It's not stealing people's work from there, and I always like to show where I got them from. I noticed that loads of people seem to be using these, but they're nice. And I did just back that onto some white and just went round the edge. And I think that's a lovely little card. I want to make some more of those. When Mary did them, she was doing like starburst, but you need bigger pieces, longer pieces of paper to go, you know, like on that. They wouldn't have gone right over the edge, wouldn't have been big enough, so that's why I did it just like that, because they fit on. I've still got some more left. I say I've only done a couple of cards, so I can't get sidetracked doing that, but I will be doing more because I think that's lovely. So there was that one, then I got a little square of card left, so I did this piece, and then I decided to, I don't actually know whether I'm telling you right, whether, oh no, this one, that was a, I think I did cut that off of a sheet of card. I can't remember now whether this is a card blank. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I just decided to do it a bit different. I've got this burlap, hessian, whatever, jute ribbon. And I don't think, I've given a lot of this away, but I may have used some, but I can't remember what on, if I have. And I thought, oh, I'll stick that on there. If I can. And I've used this glue. I bought this last year from Hobbycraft, and I think it was on sale because I think it's quite expensive. I don't know whether it's £2 or £3, and I thought, well, I'll try that. And it's Cosmic Shimmer Flake and Glitter Glue, but I bought it mainly because it's got a really fine nozzle, and it was absolutely brilliant. Well, I've used it on all the cards. It grabs straight away. It's a white glue. Just a white glue, look, but it grabs straight away, so you have to be a bit quick. But it was fantastic. I thought, I wonder if it'll stick that jute on. It was absolutely fantastic for putting that on. I just put tiny little dots and it just grabbed it straight away. And then for the card, because I didn't want to sort of press those down, I just put some little, not foam dots. I don't like using the foam stuff. They lose their sticky, don't they? And they're a bit fiddly. So I just got some little scraps of card and just pop those underneath. And I think that's really nice as well. So those were from Mary. And then a couple of nights ago, Christine from Christine's Cards and Things, she'd got a video, which I was late watching it, but she'd got her video and she was doing the same. So obviously these sort of cards are doing the rounds at the moment, but she'd got a similar sort of video. Oh, I'll just go back to Mary a minute. Mary, she wasn't, I don't know whether she did put them all up, but she was like leaving little gaps. I think she'd done them on like a different coloured card underneath, or a glitter card, can't quite remember, but she got like little gaps because she said she thought that looked nice. But Christine, she was doing a similar sort of thing, but she used double-sided tape. She put some, I've got some wide double-sided tape. So she'd used double-sided tape, put the double-sided tape down, and then she was doing it in a really nice design, leaving gaps. And then she rubbed the gold flakes in, and I can't show you it. Oh, yes, I can. Well, any gold flakes, I've got this big box full of... well, it's not a big box full now, it was, but you know the gold flakes that you get. So then she was just getting them and, well, with a brush, patting it on, and they were lovely. Anyway, so I wanted to have a go at that, but I didn't want to I don't know, I didn't want to chop any more card up, so I thought, what can I use? And I've got this, and I've only done one little card, but I've got this. I was looking through some of my stuff. Some of you may remember, oh, I don't know, probably 3 years ago, probably more, time flies, that I'd seen somebody, I think it was Crafty Vicky, and I don't know where she'd seen it from, but she was using masking tape on an acetate sheet and then running it through the printer with whatever design you wanted. So of course I was like, oh, I've not seen that before, that's wicked, I've got to do that. So I did that, and then I wanted to see about sealing them. So some of you that have known me a long time will probably remember this. I'd used all sorts of different things to try and seal them, and they're still not completely sealed, believe it or not. Yes, so going off the track a bit, if I remember, if anybody's interested, oh, I've got a lot of things to remember and I've forgotten already. I will leave the links where I was showing you those if anybody is interested. But I thought, I have used some bits of it. Some are stuck like, you know what, to a blanket, and you can't get it off. But see, it's all stuck on differently for some reason. But, oh, and that one was where I tried to, I think, seal it with Mod Podge or something, and as you can see, it smeared it, and I think it's beautiful. I love it now. And I was just thinking, I'm going to show you the card in a minute. I was just thinking that even if I can't get these off, I could still cut them into strips and use it, you know, like I could probably stamp on some of them more and put Mod Podge on them, glitter Mod Podge or something, and I could, you know, use it like that with the acetate on the back. Anyway, that's that. So all I decided to do was rip some bits off, and it's only on a tiny little card, and I put my double-sided tape down on a piece of whatever card, don't know, and I've used a little white bit, look again, a little white matte bit. God, it's not like me, I don't usually do that. Yeah, I thought I'm just going to rip bits off, and so that's all I've done. I just ripped bits of the tape off and then rub some of the gold stuff, the flakes, bronzy colour, copper colour flakes into the gaps, and I will be doing more of those probably with these things as well, because I think that is really cute. And I looked at the thing, the words, and I thought, yeah, that's badass. When I saw that word printed on there, I thought, I'm never going to use that. Not that I think it's a bad word or anything, but I thought, I'm never going to use that, but it speaks badass to me, that one does. So yes, that's my little makes, and I just think they are lovely. So thank you, ladies, for the inspiration on those, and I'll leave the link to Christine's again and to Mary's again, and who else? Oh, Geraldine, and to Geraldine. Oh God, I've got a lot of thinking. I need to write this down, otherwise I'm going to forget. And to that we said, didn't we? So that's my little show and tell for today. I'm procrastinating a little bit because I'm still sorting stuff out in my craft room, in my bedroom, which is my craft room overflow. I didn't get it all done yesterday, so I'm doing that this morning. I'm desperate to play with the alcohol inks and goodies that a lovely Trudy sent me yesterday, but I'm not allowing myself to do that until the bedroom's sorted. And I've just been outside. Mr. Doodle says, oh, it's lovely outside. I said, is it warm enough to sit out? He says, yeah, if you get wrapped up well. So I've been wrapped up like the old granny that I am, sat out by the back door reading for half an hour, and my face is burning. The sun is so warm. There's still a real chill in the air, but the sun was so warm on my face. It's been lovely. Anyway, have a lovely day, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully the next video will be an inky one. Can't wait to play. Right, take care. Love you all loads. Bye.